To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche. The world is full of suffering, but it is during these sufferings that we learn who we are and how to appreciate the good in life. The suffering in my life is no exception to this quote. On May 3rd, 2003, I got ran over by a lawnmower by my father. Of course, it was accidental, just a crazy freak accident. I could have very easily lost my life that day, but I didn't. My left arm was literally hanging in place by a piece of skin. I was rushed to the hospital, and just as they said there was nothing they could do to save my arm, Dr. Mark Cheriker stepped in and fixed my arm to be completely functioning still to date. They called it a miracle. However, it left a big ugly scar and a slightly disformed arm. Now, when I was little, I didn't mind, nor did it affect me at all. I was a happy, healthy kid. But around 5th grade, I started to become self-conscious for no reason. I went to a small private school, and my classmates were like my brothers and sisters. I was never bullied, never made fun of, but I hated the questions and I hated the stares. It's a lot harder than you think to tell someone that you were ran over by a lawnmower. It's just not something that happens every day. I began to hide it, and I still do. Try to remember the last time you saw me in a short sleeve shirt. I bet you can't even think of one time. It's extremely hard to find and wear long sleeve shirts during the summer. This may sound like a very shallow problem, and I may even sound ungrateful. I'm lucky to even have an arm, let alone one that works as well as mine does. And I hate myself for even being worried about something so small while there's so much worse going on to other people every day. However, it is something I have never gained the courage to share with the world. This is not a cry for sympathy. I don't even like sharing this story, but a lesson, a story of strength. I have had this arm almost my whole life, and I can't remember what it was like before the accident, for I was only 2 years old, but it taught me. It taught me that people have flaws, and that's okay. It is our flaws that make us who we are. It taught me that people hide things they are not proud of. We all have scars and demons, but it is nothing to be ashamed of. Although I have not overcome the challenge of sharing this flaw with the world, I know our flaws do not define who we are. This accident taught me that life is not fair, and it never will be. So you take what you have and you use it to the best of your ability. I've never let my arm hold me back in the sense of achieving things. It plays a huge role in my insecurities, but I never let it hold me back. My accident and this scar taught me how to be empathetic. I was also taught empathy through the suffering of a depression period in my life. When I was 14, I was diagnosed with major depression disorder. I was self-harming, always sleeping and crying. I eventually made way into 2 psychiatric hospitals. If you have depression, you know, but for those of you who don't, depression makes life a living hell, and every day is a huge, exhausting challenge. Too many times today, those with mental disorders get left behind and lost forever, or even lose their lives to this disease. Luckily, I had my mom, who also had depression, so she knew how and what kind of help to get me. I hated my life. Everything was a constant battle. Now that I think back on it now, I can't even remember why I was so depressed. It was a mere stepping stone of who I am and who I'm becoming. However, back then, it seemed like it was my whole life. I didn't want to live. I was so miserable. Depression takes all of your happiness away. Any happiness you think you may have is taken instantly by your mind and this evil disease. My point in telling you this is, you never know what people go through behind closed doors. One of the most important things in life is to be nice, kind, and understanding. It could literally save someone's life. Have compassion for people because we are all dealing with our own suffering every day. And for those of you going through a depression, whether it be a mental disease you have or a hard breakup or coping with death, etc., life goes on. Do not let this take over the beautiful person you are. I swear things will get better. Nothing, not even the good, lasts forever. It is all temporary. As mentioned before, we find the meanings and the good in life when we go through suffering. I learned to appreciate people's company and appreciated how much people cared about me, especially my family, who offered continuous support and love even though I was extremely hard to deal with. I learned to not care about things that didn't matter. I learned to just have fun. Through these things, I learned a lot about myself. I've also learned a lot about myself through high school. By experiences I encountered, I learned I only have myself, because people are selfish and often think with their hearts and not their minds. People leave, and I'm sorry, but they always will eventually. So you have to be happy with yourself. You must find peace within yourself and realize your self-worth. Once I learned to be okay with being alone, I never settled for less of what I felt like I deserve. Life is too short for negative vibes and for people that bring you down, not lift you up. Many people today settle for less than what they wanted just to avoid being alone, which is really sad, to be honest. With the help of my parents always teaching me self-sufficiency and all my experience throughout my life, especially high school, I learned to be independent. I learned to not care what other people thought of me, and in doing so, I was set free and I am genuinely happy. Someone is always going to hate. You can't please everyone, and trying will kill you. I stopped worrying about what everyone else was doing and started to focus on me. I found my passion, which will be fighting for civil rights and equality for this nation. I will go to Eastern Kentucky in August, where I will be majoring in Spanish and social justice. I will then go to law school to become a civil rights attorney. I may even be the president someday. I want to end this with some random but useful advice from a person who has been through a lot. Be empathetic. Treat others how you would like to be treated. Never ever feel better than anyone because you are not. If you are not happy, fix something. If you are struggling, nothing lasts forever. Take risks and have fun because you won't be this young forever. Listen only to yourself. No one else's opinion matters. Never ever be ashamed of who you are. And don't care too much about the unimportant things. Do not rush things. You cannot rush perfection. And just because you aren't doing as good as the next person doesn't mean you are failing. Your time will come. Don't live by society's timeline. Matter of fact, do not live by any of society's rules. That is boring. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen. Listen to understand, not just to hear. Fight for justice. Speak up. And no matter what anyone has told you throughout your life, you are amazing, and it is time to do amazing things. Tienes una buena vida, mis amigos. Es solo el principio.